Hello and welcome back to another Star Stable beginning video. But instead of doing story quest, today we are going to do side quest. So we are here at Jasper. Since I have lots to do with him, I really want to get this trailer up and going and make the wolves like us. So let's get started. There are a lot of exciting things to do here on my pumpkin farm. If you have time, but if you help me, I will have some time left over and can help you with the trailer in the area. Back and forth from the fishing village, for example, and isn't just work. There are a lot of fun stuff to do here too. Have some exciting riding tracks that need to be remodeled and tested. I'll also pay you a bit more than you usually pay for farm work. How about it? Great that you want to help out a little here. I'm very pleased. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. We'll start by warning other riders so they won't be frightened if they run into the wolves. I understand they have only put up a couple of warning signs, which really isn't enough here. Take these few signs and put them up in the places I marked out on your map. These are some really good signs. Come back and check it in with me when you're done. Okay, so this is the one that we really need. We need to do the ones for the wolves. The wolves might be cute and all, but they can be really annoying when we're trying to come up here to visit Pi. Well, at least we're done everything we can to warn people about the wolves. Hello, Anne. I've heard rumors that the lurers Scarecrow, from Scarecrow Hill, from the Scarecrow, at least those who are alive and scary. I heard that I would meet one of them to protect my pumpkins from the birds. A not so alive one, hopefully, but it's supposed to be safe now. Can you ride to Scarecrow Hill and get one of those scarecrows for me, please? Bring it to me. It will, and place it in the middle of the pumpkin patch. I would be very grateful. Okay, so he just wants one of our fancy little scarecrows that we turned nice. So we can definitely go get one. So pretty much my thought with side quest, we'll talk about it. I'm going just to post them. So I'll do a bunch of like story quest as long as I can for about an hour. So these videos are going to be pretty long just because I just want to cram as much as I can into one video. So they will be an hour long, so hopefully that is okay with y'all. But I definitely want to get as much of the story, like the side quest, I can possibly get done, just because there's so much. Or if you don't want a video like this, I could definitely do a live streams and just, you know, live stream it and hang out with y'all for side quest. Could definitely do that. Here's a cute little scarecrow. Thanks. This is perfect. It looks really creepy, doesn't it? It'll keep the birds away from my crops at least. Are you sure it's not alive? I thought I saw it run. Gah, how did they go? Where did they go? They are all there. What was? Oh, you're right here. I apologize for my temper. I can't get these troublemakers off my back, and it's starting to get to me. There are these small fox kids causing heartache all around the farm, jumping around my pumpkin patch, knocking over crates by playing hide and seek. Grumble. I swear, they seem to never run out of energy. Oh, the cute little foxes. I apologize. There, did you see them? They're quick little things. Could you try and catch them up with them while I stay here and clean up the mess they've made? Maybe you could figure out a way to get them to leave me and my farm alone. I think they handled towards a small forest in the village. What? I forgot that's still randomly flying around here. The foxes have stopped under the tree, still giggling after the mischief they have caused back at Jasper's farm. Even now they have ran out of direct distance. They ran that distance from Jasper's. The kids seem to look like for the next one thing. There has to be a less destructive way for these little kids to use up their energy. Maybe they could be convinced to play a game. Well, all these leaves around. That's it. They love to run and jump around, so what's better option than play in the leaf piles? There's nothing more fun and thrilling to do. The kids are sure to check out of no time. The foxes seem to understand something fun is waiting around the corner. Their eyes glamoring and excitement. They'll follow your lead. The foxes seem ready to play. Let's do this. So now we have a cute new race. The kids are curled up on the ground, exhausted. It seems like the plan worked. They look as if they benefit from a safe place there where they can lay down for a bit. There are sure to be some things around the forest that could be used to build a small shelter. Seems as if they really like their shelter. This will be a great place for them to rest after long days of play. Hopefully the new fun activities will keep them from bothering Jasper in the future. Perfect. So now we got a cute little fox race. Alright, back to Jasper. Hello, Scarecrow. Darn it, Sparkler's system isn't working. It's probably due to all those holes in the hose lying around here unused for so many years. Because of all the holes, no water is making it to the sprinklers. Take the waterproof tape and fix the holes, and you'll see if that gets the sprinklers going. Can't have a holy hose. Perfect. That is now fixed. This certainly did the trick. Now the sprinklers are working as they should. Well done. The writing track around the pumpkin farm has discorded during the years I've been away. Can you have a look and see which fences are dangerous and need to be replaced or repaired or replaced? I'll mark them on your map, original spots, so they're easy to find. Come back to me when you know. Alright. So this one is definitely broken. And then this one is definitely broken. It'd be nice to get this place cleared up too. So, total mess. Okay, 3 of these horse jumps are broken. That makes sense. After all, I built these fences over 20 years ago, thinking that for that Justin would learn to jump here. It didn't quite turn out that way, but now the riding track can come into use again by you and your friends. Seems we have reached max points, so I'm gonna buy some tech here. Fill a load. I like Western tech, so I like buying the Western tech. Alright. Alrighty, we can fix the jumps, but we're gonna need more wood. Maybe you have seen the 4 dead trees around the house. Take this saw from my porch step and cut down the 4 dead trees. Then drag them back here with your strong horse. I just went through our poor little horse. My goodness. Not bad. You and your horse are really quite strong. Maybe you should be a lumberjack. Take the logs and fix the old horse jumps. With a bit of work and using parts of the old jumps, they should soon be good as new again. Our horse is slow because of... So when this happens, you should be able to get off and back on the horse, and you can move quickly. I was literally gonna do that every time. Come on, we only have one log. There we go. The jumps are now repaired. Great. Now the jumps aren't dangerous anymore, and they should work fine. Maybe it's time for a test run. I built it for Justin at the time. I still hope I would get to be a real grandfather. Oh well. Now you and your friends can use it intended. Justin has disappeared. I wonder what happened to him. Try out my old riding track and see how the fixed up jumps work. We know what happened to Justin. If you want to know what happened to Justin, definitely go check out the quest line. I have a whole playlist. Perfect. Look, pretty exciting. I have to admit, you are really quite a good rider. Maybe this trick, it's a bit too easy and short for someone like you, but I think it has potential. As you know, we have pumpkins for the big annual Halloween festival. People carved scary and funny faces on pumpkins, but lit in and put lights in them and use them as decorations. Legend has it that the pumpkin keeps the evil spirit away from your home. Have I found a way to make them more creepier? Alive at the pumpkins are glowing. I fertilized them with ghost dust. Ghost dust is the leftover of the glittering trail the snow spirits leave as they lurk around here during the winter. There is ghost dust all over the grasslands here in Golden Village, so it's pretty easy to find. Find a few fistful of the ghost dust and spread it over the pumpkins. Come back to me when you're done. Turning the ghost into cute little jack-o'-lantern. I have to collect all of this? Seems so. That's a lot of ghost flakes, powder flakes. Or maybe we didn't actually have to collect them all, but we collect them all. No, it looks like we may have had to collect them all. Or not. We only needed 4. Oh well. Huh, that's great. should do the trick. We won't get to enjoy the results for a long time though. Pumpkins take a long time to grow. While we were testing the raiding track, I was checking out my pumpkins fields. I noticed that some of my pumpkins are old and have gone bad. Can you help me get rid of the bad pumpkins? I can see at least 6 that need to go. Then I think we can try and fix up the old horse trailer. Oh good. Be excited to finally have that fixed. Ew, rotten pumpkins. Gross. Have you ever dealt with a rotten pumpkin? Yeah. They can be real disgusting. They just look so bleh. And oh, there's one. It's way over here. Thank you. Sometimes pumpkins go bad and then it's best to get rid of them to leave room for the good ones. Oh, so we do have a day timer. So, have you heard it's terrible? The scarecrow has come to life again and is weird. It isn't in the pumpkin field. Traveled in the area that says they Travelers in the area said they've seen it hanging around the scarecrow and scaring people all the way from the Golden Leaf Forest. Do you think you could catch it and put it back in the field again? So that's what is the scarecrow that keeps floating around in there. That's the scarecrow we put in his pumpkin patch. What in the world? Come back here, you. That's not your home no more. Oops, sorry. Stepping all over your pumpkins. There. Now he's back home. Here, it's back where it is supposed to be again. I hope it stays put and doesn't run away again. The only thing it needs to do is sit there and look scary. How hard can it be, really? Well, of course, Glenn. Of course it's going to turn out like this. That darn scarecrow. What am I going to do now? Should I just stand here and guard my pumpkins myself while all these horrible, hideous birds gorge themselves silly every time my back's turned? This new scarecrow is not used to all the company unless, just like everything else these days, soon the birds will be back, feasting on my beautiful pumpkins again. These flying victims have no respect for an old man. I mean, when I was a boy, birds knew how to behave themselves. It was better in those days, which isn't a surprise because everything was better back then. Everything. Oof. Don't look so happy. Don't you dare come here and make fun of me. Otherwise, I'll show you what's what. What do you mean? You just want to help? Well, if you're so fixed on the idea of helping me, you write to Pi and tell her I want to order a new scarecrow from her. One that moves and it is just as scary. It's not easy then at least at the Scarecrow Hill, and not a lazy and unrelatable one like mine. My new scarecrow needs to understand respect, and I don't want any more insufferable types on my farm. And tell Pi that my new scarecrow should only attack birds and nothing else. That's very important. My legs aren't what they used to be, so I don't want to be chased around by some dangerous monster. Tell Pi that. You know where she lives, over in the middle of the miserable swamp. Now, you'll have to get going. I'm sure I yelled. Just heard something crow. Off you go. He sounds like he's definitely having a rough time with his scarecrow. So now we gotta go make him a new one. One that doesn't want to run off every time he's not looking. I still don't know if the wolves will attack us. No, they don't. Okay, cool. So that problem has been resolved. Trying not to fall in. Ooh, please don't do that horse. Hello, Lane. How lovely to have a visitor. I didn't get many of these days. So just for once a scarecrow, like the one up at Scarecrow Hill. Well, it was me who made those scarecrows magic, if you remember, so it shouldn't be too difficult, but there is one problem. As you may remember, I wasn't exactly the kind of hated beauty you see before now. When I cast those spells, in fact, I was rather either evil and mean and green. I didn't really pay much attention to how awful the bewitchment and curse I was casting again actually were. But now all of my magic has form base and acknowledge an ethical responsibility I have. I've actually been thinking about applying to have a special brand of vegan witchcraft. Okay, you understand how, don't you? I stopped mixing brews and potions with frog eyes and bat wings and newt legs. Now I just use ingredients from herbs and plants, kingdoms. It works just as well as before, but all the old spells are now unusable, so I have to come up with new ones but each time I want to do some magic. It's probably double, but I need to give it some thought. Could you be a darling and fetch me a cup of organic swamp tea? It always gets my brain cells fired up. That whole cast over there is full of it. Just take my cup and fill it up. Ah, swamp tea. Now I can see the pit falling into places. The first thing we need to do is build the scarecrow. Then that's done, it can start thinking about the magical spell. We need a stick easy, you say? It certain isn't as easy you think. I can't make scarecrows from just any old stick, random stick. Obviously, I need a stick made from certified fair tried, weaved by people with equinal work conditions. Otherwise, I'm afraid I won't be able to use it. Where you find a stick like that? Ask Jasper. He might know. Alright. We need hay to stuff the scarecrow. As luck would have it, where you can find the exact hay I need. Goldenly Stables only use organic hay, guaranteed to be biodegradable. If you ask her nicely, she'll probably give you a bill. If she doesn't give you any, tell her I'll turn her into a cockroach. Actually, that's not really nice. Very nice. Sorry, Elaine. Sometimes my old personality creeps back in. And tell her I'll be very grateful if she could supply a bale of her lovely hay. Forget everything I said about cockroaches. Ew. To be able to make scarecrows, we need rope. I don't know very much about rope, but the fisherman over in Kikwa's fishing village knows all about it. See if you can find someone there who'll be able to help. Don't forget that it needs to be eco-friendly rope without preservatives, additives, and any other weird stuff. Alright, let's go to our home stable. Where we will find Alright. Hey. Hello there, Elaine. What can I do for you on this beautiful day? You like a hay bale, you say? Well, that shouldn't be a problem. But you'll have to help me with something first. Just now, a truck arrived with this week's delivery of hay, but a whole bunch of bales toppled over the track as it was coming over the bridge from the fishing village. The driver was Dirk, named GB. Said he had to swerve to avoid a giant seagull that was attacking his vehicle. As JB said, he had to leave immediately for another delivery. The bales of hay are still bobbing around in the water by the bridge. If you be Graham and collect them all from the water for me, you can take one of them for yourself. Sounds like it? Lovely. Hurry though, before the hay bales float out to sea. Oh gee, wet hay. Ew. Especially the salty wet hay. I don't know how well that would be. Especially for some horses. It might get all moldy. Make the horses sick. Just saying. Just saying. Thank you for all your help, Elaine. Great work. Alright, so now we got our hay bale. I hope. See what I got. Alright. You know what? We'll click on her again just to make sure, because I hate. No, we did not. There's a hay bale. I agreed. What do you want it for, by the way? You're giving it to Pi, you say? Are you sure that's a good idea? Can we really trust her? Well, I suppose you know her better than I do. Take the hay bale to Pi. See you later. Well, I'm glad I clicked on her. Alright, now I need to go to the fishing and see about some rope. Hello there. You like some rope, you say? Well, I'm sure you can engineer that. You come to the right person for rope, Elin. Nobody knows more about rope than me. If you just help me with the little problem I've been having, happily give you any rope you want. What is it I need help with, you ask? Well, there's just some small store. My very best fishing lure has disappeared. Without it, I'll never catch any fish. So I'm sure you'll understand how important this is. What happened? Well, here's how it went. I was here in the harbor fishing as normal. Then I saw a really huge fish over by where the boat comes in. Immediately, if there was the founder of terror, I said to myself, the thought of catching such a huge fish was too much. I told myself I had to try and catch it. So I threw the line out and as far as I could, but it slipped and the fishing line went flying along with my best lure. I tried to see where it landed, but it was hopeless. Off it went, flying through the air faster than a real eel. Seems like it flew off the direction of the village. I've looked all over the fishing village for it, searching like crazy. Still, but it's been featureless. The lure is lost without a trace. It's almost as thought it grew legs and walked off. Otherwise, I'm sure I find it by now. If you can find it for me, I'll give you as much rope as you want. Do you think you can help me? Fantastic. I knew I could rely on you. Come back when you found it, my lure. And we, for some reason, just know exactly where it is. You found it. Wonderful. What kind of rope was it you needed? Alright, now we need... You want a completely eco-friendly rope, are you sure? You got the chance to choose absolutely any kind of rope, so are you sure you don't want a proper indestructible rope made of titanium and silk, or priceless rope made from gold and diamonds? A rope made from gold and diamonds. Interesting. Okay, I won't force you. If you decide it's eco-friendly rope you want, eco-friendly rope you get. Now let's see here. There you go. 12 feet of rope made of local source seaweed. It's not very strong and smells pretty bad, but more eco-friendly rope than this will struggle to find. Hope you get a good use out of it. See you. Sweet. Now we just gotta go to Jasper and find the stick. Then we can build his scarecrow. Oh, I'm gonna fall in the water. Nope. Managed not to. I wonder what task Jasper is gonna give us. Even though he is the one that put us on this task in the first place, to make his scarecrow. A stick? Of course I got a stick. A stick made from certified fair trade material woven by people with economic work conditions. What on earth is this nonsense you're talking? That's what it is you say that again. A stick made from certified fairy tale material woven by the people with economical work conditions. Why would I have one of these? Are my regular old stick not good enough? Only a fancy, some legendary stick will do for a little fancy Princess Elaine. Huh? What's wrong with the proper old stick made from my own hands, made from linen and ground myself? I've got some kind of stupid certified an ugly stamp from council to say it's eco-friendly, or whatever garbage they come out with. Regular old handmade stick are obviously not enough for sniffy Miss Frenchie Witch. What? That sounds like an excellent the kind of stick she's after? Well, why didn't you say so? Bah, I've got hundreds of sticks over there in the barn. You can take one, but show it to me first. I won't let you take one of my best sticks, just so that the witch can stuff around and show off. The sticks are in one of those boxes over there. Use a crowbar to open them up. I nailed them together properly so that no thieves could steal my sticks. I think those stacks, no sticks, but you found a stack. Let's see. Yeah, take the stack and get it out of here. I can't be bothered with any of these nonsense anymore. I need to focus on my pumpkin patch. Otherwise, those darn birds will gobble them up every last pumpkin while my back's turned. What are you doing still standing here? Take the stick to pie. Oh, really? I ran right into that wolf. I thought they were fine, but I guess not. They're still not happy with us. Nice to know. OMG. Oh, I was going straight. My horse was like, whoop. Water. Swampy water. Mm. Can you not, please? Can you literally not? Oh, the edge of her house really catches. I see you got the bale of hay from Carolyn. Hey, where did you didn't say anything about me threatening to turn her into a cockroach, right? You didn't, great. Oh look, you found some rope. It smells very valid. You must mean it's truly super eco-friendly. Good work. You found a stick? Are you sure it's made from certified fair trade material? Or even by the people with economic work conditions? Jasper made it himself, and it got the council's organic and ethical seal, you say? Well then, that's just perfect. So we have a finished scarecrow. Now we just need to bubble up a wonderful magic witch brew. First we'll need a whole bunch of wood for the fire. We need to keep the cauldron boiling and bubbling and boiling because the brew can't be allowed to get cold. If that happens, we'll need to start over. There's plenty of wood outside the swamp. Check the grounds between the swamp and the iron grate. You'll be sure to find all the wood we need. Bloop. There we go. That is the most easiest way to get to the entrance. Well, at least she didn't need no special wood for her fire pit. I have no go. But there's one over here we can gather. Look, looks like you found plenty of wood. This will be enough for the brew. With plenty of leftovers, keep my swamp tea warm. Great work. Now we're going to find all the ingredients we need. Find the eco-friendly local products alternative to the original ingredients, so this will be just great. Whew. Ingredients of goat mucus, a classic ingredient in witch brew. We're going to use completely standard swamp water. Okay, so maybe the brew won't be quite the same perfect shade of punk green as it would have been if we used goat mucus, but it's just as powerful. Hope you agree that it's worthwhile sacrifice. Good to hear. No, we're not witch. Would you understand that maybe less progressive witch would become green, the greenest mate around the gills, if they heard the kind of music Preggle talk. Here, a bottle. Fill it up with swamp water from the jet down below my house. Should just be able to land here. There we go. Goat mucus though, ew. I definitely prefer using swamp water. Oh, look at that, a bottle filled with swamp water. Nice work. I've been thinking about this for a long time. It's pretty hard, but in the end I arrived the answer of what would be used to replace bat wings. It's thought to find good replacements for the plant kingdom, mainly because of all of the flavor, but I think it'll be a swamp calorie does the trick just as nicely. Swamp celery grows somewhere here in the swamp, so it won't be too hard to find some. Come back when you find enough. Swamp celery. I think it was celery. I have no go. Sounds gross either way. Celery. Yeah. Oh, celery. Yeah. Oh, we fell. Darn it. But that's okay. It means we're down here and we can collect more of the swamp celery. I collected that one, but I definitely didn't jump good enough. There we go. We have now all the swamp celery to replace the bat wings. A whole bunch load of swamp celery, great. Not quite as refresh of flavor as bat wings, but it should give our witch brew a crisp and tang aftertaste. Believe me, witch brew is a fantastic, and usually words are found together in some science. Newt legs. That's all I'm saying. Newt legs. This ingredient was pretty tough nut to crack. 10 cups of swamp tea later, though, I had an infinity. Black toadstools. How come nobody thought of that before? Well, actually, that's not so strange. Black toadstools have a tendency to, well, kill people. The upside of this is we won't be drinking the brew, so it shouldn't be a problem. Just be careful when you pick them. Black toadstools are Jorvik's most poisonous mushroom. That won't be a problem. Well, good. Just be careful. Those police, you'll find Black toadstools is up by the fallen gate on the old King's Road. It's the road to the right when you come out of the swamp. Good luck. Bloop will go. Bloop. Alright, so turn around and come out. So the road she is talking about is this road here. Oh, son of a biscuit eater. Didn't even see that wolf there, did you? I wasn't even close to it. What in the hell? Gee. Can't wait for this to be open. This is our new area that's coming out. I haven't really been up here since spoilers have been released. Well, this is the road that will eventually be open to it. Pretty excited. Alright, now that we got our black stew, our mushrooms, we'll take that back to pie. No, don't do it, don't you do it, horse. You found some black tool stones. Great stuff. Let me take those off your hands carefully. You won't want to touch these with your bare skin, then things can get really seriously wrong. Oh, did I not tell you that earlier? Oops, sorry. What's gonna happen to me? Right then, this is all the ingredients. Just need to throw them into this cauldron here. There we go. Now we'll see. One of these advantage of vague witchcraft, then we'll notice if it's a lot faster than making witch brew. Ta-da! See, already done. Now we're going to need to pop out the scarecrow in the witch's brew. Ah, there we are. And now we wait. Blah 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 blah. Nice. Day out. Did you see the latest episode of Dry Idol last night? No. And your car is still working? Done. The scarecrow is alive. Haha, what a brilliant scarecrow we've got now. Elaine, brilliant. This big witchcraft is forced to be reckoned with. Here's the new scarecrow, Elaine. I've named him Crowley. Mac Crew. Snublet, I think. Crows, Crow, and Crows, Crow, Crowy, McCrow. You just need to bring him to Jasper, and I'll get to work as soon as he's there. Let Jasper know he needs to take good care of Crowley McCrow, and tell him that he's welcome over here sometime for a big steaming cup of salt tea. See you soon, Elaine. I don't. Oh, he is off. He's like, I'm going home. Oop, I fell. Crowy McCrow is going on. He makes such cute little noises. Alright, now we're just gonna get out of here. Past these pesky little wolves. Hello there, Elaine. What did you want? That's amazing. Oh, wow. Oh, what a brilliant scarecrow. He moves and everything. Haha, Elaine, what a great scarecrow right there. I'll call him Crowley McCrow. You say? Call him Crowley McCrow, you say? Crowley McCrow sounds like a good name for a scarecrow. Have you seen? He looks pretty excited to get out into the pumpkin field and start scaring crows. Haha, I really like this. Go on, Crowley McCrow. Crowley McCrow and I started getting along great. Many thanks, Elaine. I know I could trust you. Here's a little gift to say thanks for all your help. It's not much, but I hope you'll appreciate it. I'm sure I'll see each other again soon. Now I've got to get Mr. Crowley McCrow at work. Go on, Crowley. Go on, fella. Scare those flying thieves away. These wolves are certainly stopping and threatening people. If there was something to keep them happy. So you think Lynn in the riding arena has dog treats? And she keeps the training the dog, her dog Techno? Sure, why not? Maybe dog treats work for wolves as well. Why don't you stop by there sometime and ask her if she has some dog treats for the wolves? Yes, this is what we need right here. The treats for the wolves. To make them like us. And trust us. Perfect. Hey, have you beaten the record at the jumping course yet? Maybe it's time for another try? Do I have dog treats? I have lots of dog treats. People tend to spoil Techno, so I have to take most of the treats away so that he doesn't get sick. Here's a big bag. That should definitely be enough for a whole pack of wolves. Start with a wolf that doesn't seem too aggressive and see how it reacts. I think that would work well. If not, we can always hope that Hazel can run really fast. Alright, back to the wolves with a bag of treats. Yum. Grr. There we go. The wolf seems happy. Huh, that was brave. Well done, Elaine. So the wolves seem a little less dangerous after they were fed. I hope the wolves you give the treats to share them with the other wolves, so the whole pack will be a little less calmer by now. Can you ride out and check if they have become less aggressive and don't try to chase you away? Tell me how it went. Perfect. Happy wolves. We get the awoos. That's great. The wolves are calmer now. Let's hope they stay that way. So we have finished everything with Jasper. Like I said, these episodes will be a little longer. I hope you don't mind. But I just want to like fit as much as I can in some of these areas. Kind of like here we have a few, but not too many. We have this lady up here who is lost. She's part of a race. So let's go and gather her and bring her back to where she needs to be. Stop, wait for me. Panting, thanks for stopping. I'm on my way to the fishing village to buy some new clothes, but it's just too far to walk. I've walked all the way from the Baroness riding arena, and I'm exhausted. Can I ride on the back of your horse? Thanks, a lot. Could you please drop me off by the clothing store on South Pier and West Fisher Village? Let's go. Yeehaw! This is so cute. I love this. It was like the best thing back then. Oh, I miss this. Definitely don't need to go that way. I'm gonna go down. Woohoo! Thank you for the ride. Very kind of you, Elaine. You must be the best rider in the Jorvik. I'm going to buy some nice clothes and stuff. See you, Elaine. Take care. Wow, talk about shop. Tell you a drop, but this time I will pay well. Elaine, 10,000 Jorvik shillings. Ouch. Yeah, but only have 70 Jorvik shillings left. It's really expensive to shop here on the coast. We know the feeling. but my best friend is all of Jorvik's willing to give me a ride anyway. Right. Help me up and off we'll go. Yeehaw! Round 2, Louise. I love it. Where are we taking her? No, the Baroness riding arena. Okay. That'll be the thumbnail for this video. Thank you. Such a relief not to have to walk the entire way. It would have killed me. I must have brought a ton of clothes, at least. Luckily for you, that you have a nice horse to help me out. You're the world's nicest horse, Hazel. Take care, Elaine. See ya. Hello again. Elaine and Hazel, are you the world's finest horse? No, you need to help me. I need a ride to Golden Leaf Forest. I would just prepared a brand new public race course. You would be the first one to try it out if you want. Help me on the horse, please. Let's ride. Crashing into trees. Crashing into trees. Here we are, thank you. Ta-da! Behold the Golden Leaf Forest racetrack. You see, Elaine, I don't have a horse here, so it wasn't easy to set up a good racetrack well tested together, and can tell me what you think. Come on. Now help me on, Hazel. Let's ride. She has a pony. I wish she rode with us each time. It'd be so fun to have her with us. Listen to her go, wee! There we go. Oh, well done. What do you think of the racetrack? My clay spirit, like my grandmother used to say. There we go. So let's go to the Golden Leaf stable and see what's going on here. That's not what I wanted. We need some pumpkins. The stable has always served pumpkin pie at all its parties, and that is tradition we intend to keep. Maybe you could speak with Jesper and find out if we can buy some pumpkins from him. Sure thing. Sucks that we had to ride all the way back though. Ugh. Such a bad day timer. Like, it could have been for the Scarecrow one. Like, I really want that horse trailer to be unlocked so this can stop happening. The whole running back and forth problem is... Ugh. Now I could easily, use star coins to speed up the day timer, but I really don't want to, just because I do want to go and focus on some other side quest. I want to record as much as I can in one day, and it will be released in different parts. So definitely don't forget to turn on your post notifications and subscribe so you can keep up with when I upload. Yeah, and of course, Corinne can get some of my pumpkins. She really actually has them for free if you pick them up for her. Pick exactly 6 pumpkins from the field and deliver them to Kid at the Golden Leaf stable. Good luck, Elaine. These pumpkins are perfect and will make for wonderful pies. That was super sweet of them to give them out to free. Oh, crash right into that. There's a bird. Crowy McCrowy, you'll get you. There we go. Now we can just call for pickup. Great pumpkins. I'll put them here for now. Very kind of Jasper to give them to us for free. He seems to be an incredible nice old man. There we go. So we have finished all of the side quests that I'm going to do in this video, or you know what, scratch that. I'm gonna go and do these guys. Like I said, this video will just be a little longer. I was thinking about ending it, but I really just want to fit as much as one area into a video. That way, just not all over the place. So let's go and talk to the people here in the cave, the smuggler cave, and see what's going on with them. So to get to that cave, we'll just go down here. maybe these quest lines will, little side quests won't be so long. And we can get them done pretty easily. Here we are. The smuggler cave. Smirks and grows. Rub her hungry. Let's eat cake. Bob. Bob. Outside the boat. Where is cake? I want cake. Filthy landlubber. Hello. Great to see you. Rob just ran off and forgot to tie up the boat, so I can't get to shore. Here, take the rope. Nice catch. Tie it around the stump right there so that the boat doesn't float away. Hurry up. I'm getting out smuggled all night. I'm really hungry. I need to get off this ship quickly so Rub doesn't have the time to eat anything we have before I get some food. Oh, how did you end up in the water? This is typical. It's not your fault, Elaine. It is the cursed wooden leg that I have never learned to balance on. Elaine, can you help me up? Good. Reach out your hand. Wait, that current has got me. I can't swim against the current. With this darn wooden leg. Help! I'm being washed out to sea. Rob, help me! Bye. Yum yum. Good cake. Rob like cakes. Where is Bob? Bob in water, floating away like a little cork. Bob, eat cake now, stupid cake. Rob, find Bob. Where is Bob? You look over shore. I look here. Okay, Rob. You're definitely something. Alright, now we are on a rescue mission to go save poor Bob, as Bob has drifted away. The current was trying to drag me out to sea, but I managed to use my last strength to swim here. Gas. I'm completely exhausted. Thank you. Here, give me your hand. It's going to be so nice to be back on dry land again. I'm going to sit by the fire and smuggle in the smuggler cave, warm up, and drink some tea for the last a week. I hope Rob hasn't eaten all the cake. Hehe. Haha. Elaine, stop doing me. What? That wasn't you? Help, shark! Elaine, there's a shark. Help, it's biting my wooden leg. Oh, nothing. It's pulling me out to sea. Save me! Oh, it's a shark from Fort Benda. Oh my goodness. I didn't realize that. Never realized that was the shark from Fort Benda. Since he's been updated. That's interesting, the fact that he's actually been updated, and yet he shows updated here. That's very interesting, because a lot of like older like quests, some of the new stuff hasn't really shown up in some of the older quests. So that's pretty cool that he's actually been updated for this quest line. It really. Seems I can't bring my horse here. The championship's going. I'm coming. Help, somebody save me from the shark. Help me. The shark will soon figure out that only the leg is wooden. Here. Catch. Hit the shark on the nose with the wooden leg. Use it like a club. The worst thing for the shark is to hit it on the nose. Here, he comes again. Save me! Come here, you. Bruce the shark. Boom too. Whack. Oh, I fell in the water. You're gonna get it. Oh, you swam too far over. There he goes. Yeah, you better run. Phew, you did it. The shark is swimming back out to sea with a red nose. I can't wait to get back to dry land again. Oh, it's going to be so nice to be dry again. Finally. Wait, do you hear that, Elaine? It sounds like a small car or something. Are cars here in Golden Hill Valley? Oh no, not again. What the? What the? Oh, what? What? How is that even possible? There's like no way a boat could even go through here. Like, I totally forgot about that. That got me so off guard. What the hell? Smugger Bob, they're the worst thing ever. Smugger Bob, yes, he tried to snake on my boat a little while ago, but I haven't had any of that. I smacked him with a boat hook, and he let go. Help, help, he kept saying. Look at, he was falling for that one. No stowaway on my boat. He wanted help. I believe that when the shrimp grow wings, keep away from those rotten dogs, Elaine. Yes, yes. If you really must know, he swam away towards Golden Leaf Stable Island. You'll have to look around the beach there for the old stink. Oh, that was funny, just watching him get hit by that boat right there. Phew. A wonderful, exactly. Finally. At least I have one foot and one wooden leg on dry land again. Thank you. And you're here too, Bob? You better not have eaten all the cake. The only thing I wanted to do now is drink tea and eat cake. Bob, happy. Rob, very happy. Bob, you do goofus. Doofus. If it hadn't been for Lane, I might have been eaten by the shark. But I forgive you. Just don't let your stomach control you in the future. Now, let's get back to the Smuggler Cave and play games. Drink tea and eat some cake. No more activities for adventures for me. Bob, I have to come. Bob happy. Bob gets cake. Must hug Bob. Hug. Ow! Crab bite toe. Ow. So why is this happening to me? This really isn't my day. Sorry, what's going to happen this time? Come on, you darn sea, give me your worst. No sharks, no octopus, no weak current. I bored under it. Boring underwater current is taking me out to sea again. It could have been worse, healing. This feels almost like a vacation. I'll see you again soon. If you have time to come rescue me one more time. Bye. Oh, gone. Not good. Not gone. Okay, well, it seems we have another daytimer. So that's nice. So we do have something else going on here, so let's go and do that. It's probably a fishing quest, which is going to cause me to have to start doing fishing every day, which is fine by me. Gives me something to do off camera. Hello there, little shrimp. I'm Mr. Crave, the trout best of all the fishermen here out of Bay in the north. I'm sure you heard of me. I just moved here because of the fantastic village variety of fish and the sea around the village. It's a great place for a fishing business. So what's your name, you little mackerel? Anyway, a great name for a fisherman. This is going to be great. Okay, like, now that you're here in the beautiful fishing village, maybe you can help me with a few fishing things. I talked about it. If you are working together, it could be very important for both of us. So what do you say? Should we cast our line together? Excellent. There are a lot of things for us to do, and later I can teach you everything there is to know about fishing if you want. Keep talking to me and I'll send you some fishing equipment. I've got set out for the best fishing rod along the southern bridge. Here the Jorvik cod runs at the time of year. Could you check the rod out and bring any cod you catch up to me? There is a problem with the crayfish traps. I don't know what happened, but we're not catching any more crayfish. Please check the traps and make sure everything looks okay. Please bring it over to me if there are any crawfish in it. The traps are placed near the long bridge, next to the Golden Leaf stable. Be careful, as you will have to get right close to the edge. Alright, it seems that we will need a fishing pole. So I'm going to move stuff around here. There we go. And we will come over to this guy right here. No? Do I not buy a fishing pole? I do not have to buy a fishing pole. Okay. I thought I would have to buy a fishing pole, because I don't have a fishing pole right now. Now we're in a place to buy the fishing pole. So we'll just go and check the traps. And 6. Okay. Perfect. The trap is broken. Alright, let's go and check out what's going on over here. And see what it says. Okay, so it's just pretty much checking already existing fishing polos. So that's pretty easy to do. So we're going to collect all of these, and then we'll talk to him again. And 6. There we go. Oh, there were fish on each rod. That's half a dozen fishing line. But they're all broken? That's worse than rotten squirrel. But it certainly explains why they're not getting any more crawfish. Of course, the traps need to be fixed. Otherwise, they're not going to be a tasty crawfish in my trap. Pick up the broken traps and take them to the fishing equipment shipment. Mr. Loop, he runs the shop here in town. This is the southern corner of the bridge here. Maybe you could fix my nuts too while you're there, or at it. It's right here, but I just don't have what it takes to do this kind of work anymore. Mr. Loop does, though. I'll store it. Alright. Oh, pick up the nuts. Alright. We'll go ahead and talk to this guy. Mr. K, trout net is broken again? Strange. Sure, I'll fix them. Alright, seems we are going to have a day timer, which is completely fine, as we already have 2 day timers so far. So it seems we just need to go and pick up the trout. The traps here. There we go. Good day. Here we'll have sort of fish equipment for anyone who's a beginning. I'll fix and sell anything to get due with fishing. Can I fix these traps for Mr. K? Of course I can. Come back and pick them up tomorrow. Alright, so we both have 3 day timers here now. So now I will end this video as we have completed everything here in Golden Hills Valley. I hope you enjoyed today's video of side quest, and I will be doing more of these, so definitely come back and check them out if you are interested. Hope you enjoyed, and don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on those post notifications so you don't miss when I upload. Bye!